Alright, what's going on YouTube? This is your man, Brother Devin. Um, excuse me. This is Brother Devin, and I wanted to come back on here. I wanted to come back on here to uh talk about my position and content in music, and as a matter of fact, I'm working right now as we speak. I'm doing the second verse to, I believe, let me see. Um I'm doing the second verse to my my fourth, my fourth song. I've got a lot more songs to go. Um but anyway, I didn't want to be too long. I just wanted to talk about um um a video that I just now watched, and I want to give my spin on it, and I want to mention a lady's name in the video, because I feel like I've I felt as if I felt as if I felt as if she was judging me on the type of content that I was trying to put out. Like, she must have thought I was trying to be some like gangster rapper. First of all, I never I am a hip hopper. Let me first state that. But I never lived that life, because from 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 the time from age one to the time I knew what hip hop was, to right now. So for 27 years of my existence, and I'm speaking on a psycho philosophical level at this point. Um, I want to say, first of all, like, I'm I'm not a gangster rapper. Have I had moments of being a Mac Daddy? Yes, that's all in the past. I mean, I could write songs about that, but I'm I'm not on that level anymore. Um, I mean, if I was, I wouldn't have met you, or the the people that I'm dealing with now. Um, secondly, secondly, I've always delved in conscious rap, whether it whether it was religious or non-religious. You know what I'm saying? Um, for one, I I had a mother that always made sure I read. I I had a mother that made sure I read. Number two, later on in life, I became metaphysical and conscious. Um, I'm sorry, I became metaphysical, universal, conscious, and subconscious. There we go. Sorry. Um, and I'll give you I'll give you two pieces of advice that I learned from other rappers. Um, first piece of knowledge that I got is this. This one I think is the most important. Um, I don't I don't do music for fans. A fan is originally a fanatic. You you look up the origin of the word fan. It actually means fanatic. Don't get me wrong. I like my fans, and I I want to hear whether they like or dislike my music. But as far as telling me what kind of music I should make, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give you the styles of music that I like because like 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 Lupe like Lupe Fiasco, excuse me, like Lupe Fiasco said, be ju- just just before he retired, when he did his last tour, he said he said I don't do music for my fans, I do music for myself. And when I look back on it, I used to say I'm a Christian rapper and I do music for Jesus Christ. Now I'm saying I'm a conscious rapper and I do music for not just God and my ancestors, but also myself. Um, I I grew up conscious. Whether it was from both a religious standpoint or not. I grew up conscious. So if you make me read philosophical literature, I'm going to become that. If you make me read psychological literature, I'm going to become that. So again, about my content. Most of my content is about my life, things I've experienced, and um, stuff I learned. I'll even be nice enough to show you my spiritual world because in the words of brother Bobby Hemmett, uh, much much peace and satisfaction to him. Our master teacher Bobby Hemmett. He said he said that he said that imagination is better than fantasy because you know with with fantasy you have to think of what could happen. With imagination, with imagination, anything is possible. And I think that is the most realist statement he ever made because uh, the best analogy I could use for this right now is when brother Bobby Hemmett said, no, I'm sorry. The best analogy that I can use for this is in the Bible when it says, uh, what is bound in heaven is loose on earth, and loose in, what is loose in heaven is bound on earth. Okay, so you you can create what you want out of life. The question is, what are you creating? What is your intent behind the creation? You get it? Okay. So, um, so the last thing I just want to say is, I don't, I don't do music for fanatics. You know what I mean? And another thing too. I'm one of those. I'm one of those rappers that's kind of preachy and stuff like that. But I'm here. I'm here to. I'm here to. I'm here to. I'm here to. I'm here to bring you out of ignorance. That that's mainly what I'm here for. So I want to say this for those people that like to see me teach on YouTube. I will be back to teaching really soon. It's just right now. I'm trying to focus on my music. I'm just taking a little break before I gotta. I'm just taking a little break before I gotta finish writing my songs. I probably won't get all of them done tonight, but I gotta at least get half of them done. You know what I'm saying? So I have something to record. But but anyway, man. Yeah, man. Like I don't do music for fans. Now now I will be honest. I think the only genre of music that I'm coming out with, and I didn't want to tell people this, or I think I already did. I'm not sure, but it's a style that everyone else is doing, and it's boom trap. Okay, it's like boom bap, but the old style of hip hop is hidden, and then you put like trap beats to it. So you still get that old school hip hop feel, but it has that trap music edge to it. Okay, and I'm only making instrumentals. I'm only making instrumental CDs when it comes down to that. But and y'all can judge on whether y'all like it or not. Um, you know, because I'm not gonna stop doing music because of fans. Like if it's not in me to make another song, I just won't do it, fam. But anyway, man, I didn't want to talk long. I just wanted to express something that I had to say. And it is it's and like I don't mean no disrespect to this woman, but it was kind of dumb for her to tell me that because I already knew. I had I mean I mean I mean thanks for the reminder, but I already knew that there was more to me than just than just a conscious rap artist. I already knew that. So even though you were just reminding me that you know hip hop music doesn't last, and you got to do more than rap. I already knew that. I already knew that, and I'm not saying that I'm not saying that out of ego, selfishness, or ill will, but I'm like I want I want I was in meditation for an hour, and I had already saw all the things that I will be doing in the future. So I I I I my my life was already planned. You know what I mean? And see see that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Some adults think that just because you're in your 20s, you're still a baby. You don't you don't you you don't know shit. Well, I say this. What you experienced some today, and back in the early 2000s, 90s, 80s, 70s, and 60s is not the same as the same stuff that I experienced. So I thank you for trying to remind me, but I didn't really need you to I didn't really need you to to tell me that I need to do other things, because I was already aware of that. You know what I'm saying? It's called consciousness and self consciousness for a reason. But but then again, out of humility out of humility, I say thank you for the reminder. Because again, I already knew that I was going to be doing other things besides music. The reason why I'm the reason why I'm focusing on music right now is because really I grew up on conscious and underground hip hop music. You know what I mean? And shout out to my homeboy Eldridge the Clown, aka Shwai Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that he was the one that introduced me to Sutter Kane and Scum LSP. You know, before he had the rock band, the heavy metal rock band. He started doing rap now. You know what I mean? I'm feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto metal is the hardest shit out, and is not only is it it's very horror like, but it's very masculine. I mean, I rather listen to that stuff than all this homo rap they got nowadays, and people using gay references in their lyrics just so it can sound hot, and then eventually you get popular. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, man. Again, I'm on the same level as Lupe Fiasco, man. When he said, I don't do music for the fans, because if you do music for if you do music for your fans. Oh yeah, let me just say this real quick. You can't always ask for another person's opinion when you're a musician. You know what I mean? Because if you do that, then you're not happy, because you're worried about, oh this beat isn't hot, I gotta make a whole new one, this verse in my lyric isn't that good. No, you gotta do what makes you happy. I'm not saying that I don't want fans and all that. No, that's very ignorant. But when you try to pressure me to make the music that you like, I don't need to do music. Period. I don't need to do it if it's gonna come down to that. But but then again, I gotta do what makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Even if some people think, even if some people, excuse me, excuse me. All right. Even if some people think that I can't sing, well, I won't say that I can't, but and I remember at one time I used to believe that I couldn't sing until until people was like, you know, nigga, what's wrong with you? You have a great singing voice. Use that. Because my whole life I've been so focused on what other people think, and I've gotten to the point now, and that's the thing I want to tell other Aries besides myself. If you are Aries and you doing music, don't give a fuck about what other people think, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you something. I've 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 been told no for the past 27 years. I'm almost 20. I'm almost going on 28. In about 2 years I'll be 30. Right? Sometimes no, not sometimes. There comes a time in life where you have to do stuff that you've. First of all, let me be specific. Excuse me. Lunch. But there comes a time there's comes times in life. There comes times in life where you have to get out of your comfort zone and do stuff that you've never ever done before. Even if even if it's outlandish, crazy. Do you know? Do you know that there were some people in my circle? I even had to kick this person out too. We don't talk very often, but do you know that this person said that my my thoughts and ideas are too wild, so I have to make you a civilized person. Civilized. Oh, okay. You know what? Let me break everything down. Let me break everything down so nothing I say gets misconstrued. Cause I know how emotional motherfuckers can get. What? First of all, first of all, let me just say this: there is no such thing as normal. There's no such thing as normal. If I mean, even though I'm about to say this next thing out of sarcasm, I want to say if there if there was such thing as normal, everybody would have the ability to stop time and be able to do the same things over and over and over and over again the same day. So so there's really no such thing as normal. I mean, if it's if it if it's fall and it's going into winter, when it goes into winter, it can't stay cold forever. It has to change. It's just like my uncle said before he died. He said, if everything was the same, what will be different? Well, I want to say that with a decent answer. If everything was the same, nothing would be different, because not everything is meant to stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Just like how people feel about boom bap. Well, I don't really care about people's opinions on that. Yeah, I got some new upgraded stuff for y'all. And if you go on my IG, you'll see you'll see almost everything that I put out, because you know I I'm really like Wiz Khalifa, because Wiz beat me to it. I mean, I don't have his style of rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm me, but it's like, as far as the genres of music that he put out, that's me, because he's not gonna do trap music. He's not gonna do only trap music. He's gonna do boom bap. He's gonna rap with jazz pieces in them, classical music pieces, stuff like that. Cause I was even told this when I was in high school. If if you calling yourself a rapper, you should be able to rap to any and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I commend Wiz Khalifa for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my weed smokers out there. But yeah, with that being said, back to me, man. I'm not doing music. I'm not doing music for my fans. I'm doing the genres of music that I like, and also I'm not making any crack cocaine songs. And I can't promise you that I won't make sexual songs. You know what I'm saying? Because that's business, and actually that's reality, business, and I'm trying to play my part in the chess game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I don't want to be the I don't want to be the kind of I don't want to be the kind of underground MCs that rap for my friends and family every day. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I don't get me wrong. I love rap, and I love hip hop, but I don't want to I don't want to rap my whole career. I want to sing too. I'm diverse. My rap name is Dr. Harmony. If you look up the definition of the word harmony, it um it means a composed combination of different melodies in music. So so I'm I'm supposed to give you different things. I have a friend that likes to be around different people. I like to listen to different music. Oh yeah. And about this thing about being being civilized. You know, I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I know what it means to be civilized, follow rules, regulations, and standards. And I even know some of the laws, Bill of Rights, constitutions, uh, Act of Davids. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the uh, the the um, the 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 traffic codes. Okay, I know what it means to not steal somebody's intellectual property. I'm very smart, so I'm I'm very civilized. So just because I want to talk about sex and not all but most of my songs, that makes me uncivilized. Um, you might want to you might want to reobserve my creativity as an artist because I'm not I'm not just a music artist. I'm an artist. I'm an artist who I'm a painter who happens to paint through music, through melody and sound. You know, I've done a couple videos where I do something called sound alchemy. So what is civilized? I know what it means to be civil, to 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 follow to follow to follow to follow the government's orders, and to follow the local government's orders and standards and proper procedures and protocol. I know that. That's just like I can't I that's just like I can't walk around. I can't be all up in my bedroom every day naked. I have to have some underwear on. Why? Because it shows that I have respect for myself, and I have respect for others that that come around my presence. So so really, I am civilized. Not to mention the fact that, you know, um, if someone now then again, if I didn't feel like put any clothes on, you know, I would at least grab a robe, you know what I'm saying, or put a blanket over me. That doesn't make me less civilized than any other human being in America or around the world. I ain't going front. I do some crazy, wild, and outlandish shit, and I'm happy because that's what makes me me. And last thing I want to say is this, because I've been talking long, and I told you I didn't want to do that, but y'all know when I get a little irritated, I start going longer than I expect to go. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you something that I told my friend the other day. I said to her, my whole life, the whole 27 years that I've been on this planet in this physical dimension, I've been told no. When my higher self is telling me the opposite, and I came to the self realization that the reason why I've been told no so much is because, you know, my parents' generation and their parents' generation has been told so much that they've been told no so much that the things that they wanted to do and what they believed in didn't work for them because they didn't have the power to go outside of the traditions and the standards of life and do what they wanted. It's not written in the stars for everybody to be a radical. Like it's just not. Like it has to be within you. I could give you the second option, but that's too long of a video. So I'm gonna end it by saying this. I don't do music for fanatics, man. I do music for me, um, the the divine masculine and feminine all of life, and my ancestors, both Native American and African, as well as galactic. You feel me? So that's it. It's Brother Devin saying, put 3 stars in your heart, which is love, knowledge, and wisdom. Remember to always love your mother fucking self. Because if you don't love yourself, then how in the world is anybody supposed to love you? I see y'all soon, guys. I gotta get back to work on these songs, so I'm out. Peace and galactic power. Alright? Stay strong and stay radical. Alright? 1. I'm out.